mata mais. Vai ser uma front bait. Você faz o controle?
Não, eu acho que a gente faz a front bait.
Tá, perfeito.
Acho melhor. Tá ligado? Vamos fazer a front bait. Bora.
Sounds like he was pulling an attack here. I felt like he was speaking about Blackbeard. Yeah, exactly. And they're going to go and pick it, I think. Just to go back to that last round, impressive way of losing it for an IP, I will say this. Cons makes the right call, I will say this. He gives the diffuser to the teammate behind him, and then goes on to push. The problem is, Fantasy went for a plan where he was fully exposed from any angle. So for the fuse shield was supposed to go and bait people as the plant was going down. The problem is the fuse doesn't push far away, and Fantasy is directly available, and anyone can get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, really tough round for NIP, and that's going to be one that I think haunts them if this doesn't go their way. They have one more chance to lock it down before overtime. And I mean, this is where you've got to rely on your veterans. The two oldest players in the server that just clutched that 2v4. Virtue and P4, who have been so good in these high-pressure moments for BDS. I think for NIP, you've got to do the same. We see these high-pressure moments, a guy like Fantasy. He's been to a lot of big events, but sometimes when you're a star fragger, those nerves can still get to you. We've got to see guys like Pino, guys like Cons, stepping up and holding down the fort for the Ninjas.
I suppose this depends on whether or not you're a glass half full or glass half empty kind of person. But NIP have always struggled to close these games out effectively. Back on number one, BDS pushed them to round 12. NIP did win that 12th round, to their credit, and ended up winning in regulation. Here on Skyscraper, it was BDS clawing back. Then they win 4 rounds in a row and they take the whole map. Now here, it's 2 rounds to push us to this 12th round. Yet again, NIP, when they get to the finish line, they do stumble a little bit. Now the question is, this has more pressure than any of the previous maps. How do they deal with that adversity and that pressure?
Because it's not the exact same in the SAL playoffs. NIP went up against some less than ideal opponents and still had to go very deep into the night to win out.
They needed something like all but 3 rounds in all of the maps they played in overtime because they could not close out games. And it gets to a point where you can't, like, we give credit to BDS, and they do deserve it. But it gets to a point where when this keeps happening to NIP over and over and over and over again, it's less about their opponents and more about NIP failing when they need to succeed the most.
All the focus in that round. They lived that round, they've let BDS go their way back, saving 3 match points. The momentum will be with them for sure. Now, my problem with NIP stake right now, as you can see, they are not spending utility or players up top, getting rid of that vert. They get rid of the anchor, that's fine, that's a good way, but the vert is still there. And they
to find enough smokes and a plant spot that is somewhat not being challenged by the Warden.
Well, with the shield in the back of Cons, he might have the opportunity to sneak it past them.
Listen to all those smokes going off. Smart goggles. See him, and he gets them in the nick of time. Robbed in the lion's den.
They know where the diffuser is there.
Avoid an opening that isn't already there. Robbie goes down. Virtue too.
Look at the peaks.
Yet again. Suddenly the guns from BDS put a pause on the defuse. Fantasy will pick it up. Surely 3rd time is a charm. Every time this happens, a reset is needed. NIP running out of time. Fantasy being watched.
Oh, damn.
Holy shit, they've done it. They send us to overtime.
3 match point, Parker. It's insane the way they denied it. I want to know how many seconds were left on that diffuser. I thought it was going to be planted. They denied it at the very last second. It's crazy. It's a miracle. BDS is still in it, and BDS can still make it to the main stage.
My heart's going a mile a minute. I don't know how these BDS guys are still around. You lose sight control immediately. And a lot of teams, I've seen them in that moment, they start to panic. They drop down the hatch. They move down the stairs. They try to get into the site. But BDS, so composed. Everybody stays up top. They play their impacts to get good lines of sight. They play the Warden to get good lines of sight, see through the smoke, stop that push, not once, not twice, but 3 times in the bomb sites. And now they've got every bit of momentum in the world.
The first hero, Robbie, denying the first plant, and then Lasmo. Lasmo with a triple kill. Lasmo denies the second plant, then kills the cover, then kills the 3rd attempt project, now 2 rounds away from making it to his first main stage at a major event.
10 seconds left before insertion.
I think there was a bit of skepticism here about there is always bad with the good. Yes, BDS did exceptionally well, but still Nip makes
was
some
that?
mistakes.
Warden,
Now,
Smoke,
Nip's
the
called
Chonks,
a timeout. It has
Azami.
not been successful at all. During the timeout,
Ben
by
Rear.
the way, we did get a translation from Maria.
Twitch.
And she said that it over peak at the beginning. But the plant game was not good for Nip, and they got outfoxed because it was too linear of a take. And now we go to extra innings.
He had it in their hands. Who has the momentum right now? BDS has it. And that is going to play a lot in their favor, especially now that they can go back to that top floor that they still haven't lost.
It's not over yet, though, and this is a third opportunity for NIP to get another look at this top floor. Try to adapt, try to get something different going. They've got Pino back on the glass. He's been loving this operator all map long. Operation's a very important part of the map, and they've pushed Fantasy out very quickly. Fantasy has pushed the Azami out very quickly, I should say. Freck is retreating from that position. They start to breach open the walls. BDS cannot get too overconfident just yet. They still have to win 2 rounds in the next 3.
The comeback has happened. At this point, for the third map in a row, BDS has tightened up the game. Nip succeeded in 1 of the 2 times so far.
Jones out.
We don't know what the outcome will be here in map number 3, but that comeback on Skyscraper is so impressive, and we could see something even bigger here to send BDS to the main stage.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. They've got less than a minute 30 to work with. They've lost a player that was in operation. They are trying to go for a green take.
And they're falling apart.
Oh, they're getting picked. They're getting picked.
Fantasy dies first. Hates follows right up. That's your offensive engine. Gone. Sputtered out. Wizard is down now.
Oh, the Chonks right there. You know exactly where the glass is at.
Side of Nip evaporated. Now it's BDS with a minute to go.
Got gridlock right here.
Narrowing down the HP on Cons and Pino as they watch as their
Locked
chances
down on.
go up.
Oh man.
Literal and proverbial flames.
Back to
At
glass.
the finish line, everything has fallen off the vehicle. Somebody has to make a difference, but what are they to do? They're so strong inside of BDS, fighting every angle. Pino's position is known, and he has no HP.
Damn.
No shot of winning a round like that. BDS have never been in more control.
Look at that hype from the players. Look at everyone. They know they have it in their hands now. Who's got the match point? Not NIP anymore. That's BDS. And that's because NIP was flustered. They were staggering. They were stalling. They had no idea what to do.
Man, they look
They
defeated
tried to
right now. I
change
ain't gonna
the-
cap. They
the
look
pace. They tried to
defeated.
change the side of the attack. Nothing worked for
They
them.
look defeated.
They left someone in the back and he died instantly. There was no backstab pressure. And after this, nothing. Everything crumbled. Now, BDS, they've got the advantage and they've got the top floor to start working on. I need these guys to step up. I need P4, Robbie. I need these guys to deliver some great calls, and I need a drone close to the bomb site.
I don't want to say that this has been, in my eyes, the most exciting best of 3 that we've seen so far, but I'm going to say it.
I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it. And it's so good to have you on the cast so that we have yet another person to lose our minds on the mic here, even if you do have a little bit of French bias.
Yeah, do you think that shows?
Ah, whatever. They're not gonna copyright strike me.
No. We know it's all love for both these teams. I mean, whoever will come out on top will.
Rainbow Six isn't like that. If it was music or an act, oh, well, it's esports actually.
Find someone to get control of this game. The wheels have fallen off the bus. The engine's been scrapped for parts. They need something.
I was gonna say BDS is. I've only seen the last 2 rounds. I barely started watching it, bro. Last 2 rounds though, like BDS is locked in.
Same lineup, the exact same win condition. We're gonna play top floor. We're gonna have a crossfire towards green, and we're gonna use those gas canister, the fire canisters and the gas grenades to deny the plant. Now, I expect BDS to be able to adapt. They should.
Trying to remember. All right, so we got the Chomp, Smoke. What was that? Zombie? No, that's not Smoke.
Why not bring a shield?
Smoke,
Why not collapse
Mute.
onto the bomb site?
That's Smoke.
It's been
That's
over
Mute.
half an hour
This is what, Ella?
have defended. So you're gonna have to
I'm blanking on that.
settle
That's
into an
Grimlock.
unfamiliar
That's Cap.
side and hope that you
Is that
can
Thatch?
replicate that same success.
I'm blanking on this one.
Both of these teams have been
I haven't played in so long, bro.
Worst case scenario for BDS. Nip takes it, you swap sides. BDS goes to defense. Things
Oh, really?
hopefully
It's
work out
win or
for
loss?
both
Damn.
teams.
Oh, so they might be out right here?
I see some of the expressions on those Nip players'
Huh, damn.
faces, and they look like they have just come home from war, and they did not win.
Well, and they won this bomb site both times they played it in the first half. They are a good team at defending the top floor of Lair. But the same thing I said in the last round, this is a third opportunity for BDS to make adjustments, to adapt. And I agree 100% with what Alfama said. You're bringing in this blitz now. Virtue's going to be on this operator. The util clear is excellent from what we're seeing. It feels like they're starting to pick it apart.
Now that green crossfire that I mentioned, double shotgun as you can see it, the mute, the smoke in close quarter combat, holding that crossfire here. It's going to be really important to get that information with the Flores, getting rid of the barbed wire. Now that push is single-handedly to clear things.
Oh, it's Flash. Or not
not
Flash. I don't know what the fuck his name is. I'm blanking on his name. What's his name? Dude, this dude right here. Where Virtue is. Oh, you can't see who I'm pointing at with my camera.
On the kill front. They had that smoke.
I'm blanking on what that is.
out
The
behind
shield.
him, and I was worried that they would use utility a bit early. I think that's 2 gas canisters that have been used with still over a minute to go.
One bathroom, one solo window, 2 are gonna push from green, and 1 is gonna backstab for the breach. This is a 5-way spider take from BDS, and they really need a 3-2-1 execute all together, and the kills that go with it.
There's no telling how this is going to go, but it's going to be a
50 seconds.
fury of kills one way or another, and we'll know right now.
There still might be one more round of this, or so we hope. Blitz leading the way in.
Oh, Blitz, there we go.
Skating
Thank you.
around it as the secondary utility's been expended. First domino to potentially fall is P4. Wizard gets on the board. Nip sweeping through BDS.
Oh, thank you, yeah.
All acting as individuals, and it falls apart every 50-50
Boom.
gunfight.
The comeback.
The Brazilians, and we go to all 15 rounds as Nip wins it flawlessly.
Just as we thought they were done, just as we thought BDS had wrapped it up, and we were on to map number 3, the final game. BDS or G2 Weibo. Not just yet. One more round needed between these two Titans, and I believe I did say at 1-1 smelled like 15.
What a game, and what a prediction from you, Jesse. You said you have.
Oh, am I?
You have a
Here.
big nose. You have a take right now. Not only the main stage, also SI chances as well, improving drastically.
I should be live now. Hold on, I just jumped it. Let's
to
see.
being top
Is
8
that
at
behind?
the Munich Major.
It's one thing to lose. It's entirely something different to lose if you're BDS at this point. Nip has been in control of every map once we hit the 2/3 mark. The moment we hit round 10, it's been Nip in charge of Clubhouse, of Skyscraper, now here on Layer. Every time it's been Nip who's kind of stumbled. BDS just keep having.
Oh, like go back to that stream when that was. What was it?
And they choose.
Gotta help me find the stream when
Wow. The
me
one
and
bomb
Makeup
site
played
that they
Ark
lost
and
once
realized.
and then won once. The one bomb site where we've
I gotta remember what what
everything is
tournament
played
that
on that
was.
top floor. And this time the Warden is here, but that's the only denial. A weird new setup that we haven't seen so far.
And I mean, we listened to the TAC timeout right before round 12, right? We listened to what the
Man, I miss playing Valk. I love Valk, man.
Beat themselves. We can just rush
Valk,
the
what we got there? We got Dokkaebi going on that side right there. Yep.
NIP can just go back to their very
Ash,
first stage,
Dokkaebi.
round number 9, when they spent all
Gridlock.
5 players to push that top
On
floor.
Thatch. I think on Hard
need
Breach.
to be ready for that. They cannot just anticipate NIP doing the same thing that they did that lost.
If I remember well, when they defended against that, BDS had brought the clash. They had
Azami,
Valkyrie,
Castle,
they had,
Valk.
like, operators that were supposed to
Jäger.
make the floor stronger.
Yeah.
Now look at this
And
setup.
Warden.
You see a Castle, you see a Valkyrie, you see Jäger. That screams extension to me. That screams trying to make that top floor even bigger and trying to hold it as much as possible. And that is the extension that we mentioned. That is Robbie in green stairs with 3 ADSs, the Castle, the barbed wires, and the Kiba barrier.
That's a
Trying to make
setup.
the top floor clear even harder.
It's a big focus on green. It means that like the actual top floor extending over towards office might be a little bit trickier to hold on to, but if you do give up that very top floor, it's going to be okay. You've got more angles to fight back for it as well.
Gentlemen, while this might be the end of the road, I speak for probably everybody watching this and say, I'd love unlimited OT here. Give me more.
Reloading ammo.
This is a do or die moment for both of these teams, so evenly matched. A spot on the
Getting nade the
main
castles,
stage.
breakthrough.
Only it's one of these teams, the other a flight home. It has been a
Yep.
dogfight between teams that were counted out in their regions, living in the shadows of
On the
bigger
stair angle right there.
foes. And now only one of them in the next minute and 40 will be able to make it into the top 8.
I can feel the pressure. I feel like I'm even more pressure than the players inside that game. I feel like the tension is at an all-time high. These two teams have been battling for so long, trying to prove themselves. That green
Blackbeard.
player has been the real trick for NIP. The
Oh.
adaptation called by BDS right now is causing so many problems on the side of NIP. They did not anticipate that. Look at that before. It's still lurking. They have no clue about the win conditions set up by BDS. What a call. What a strategy.
A lucky shot
That
for
setup
Hans
is
on the
clean,
Robbie.
bro.
Ego challenges this can be the undoing of this BDS offsite play.
Oh,
There goes
oh.
Fake. Robbie is gone as well. Fantasy out of nowhere dominates in the mid-round. 1 minute to go. Nip with a huge advantage.
Oh.
And a third
Hit that.
almost to be
Hit it.
had as P4 goes for the peak. All well assembled by the breach and by the bar.
Swing that swing. Swing that swing.
Players from BDS, an impressive
Hey,
comeback.
hey.
Looks like now it's BDS's turn to stumble at the finish line. Virtue and
Oh,
Asmo
oh no. BDS is stumbling.
BDS.
The Brazilians.
Triumphant
The Brazilians.
There's so much more to be done and no
The Brazilians.
for Nip just yet.
Ah, bad play, bad play. What are you doing? Blackbeard's gonna clean it.
Will sit and watch as BDS's hopes
Damn.
and dreams crumble too flawlessly.
Brazilians did it.
By ninjas in pajamas, heartbreak for BDS.
Dang.
And it's Nip up to the main stage. BDS.
When I first started watching, bro, BDS was taking it, and then all of a sudden,
Having one of the craziest 1v5s in Siege history years ago on Theme Park, but that might have just topped it for the best game that he has played. The most important round, cracked it open like an egg. He's the difference maker.
had to check on the puck, make sure he was cool.
Starts like it ended, with
Brazilians move to the top 8.
and getting a multi-kill. They can be proud of that player picked up from
Oh, well.
W7 Academy
I didn't know.
1 year and a half ago.
They said the Brazilians. I know they're Brazilian too.
Props to these guys.
Is everyone in here Brazilian?
As much as
I don't even know
they
who's in
never
this.
giving up, fighting for so many match points and bringing it back.
There always has to be a loser, but in my eyes, BDS, they're not losers. This could have gone either way. One more
They really wanted
game,
BDS to
but we're
win.
gonna want to hear what everybody seems to think about that matchup in just a few minutes.
That boy Fantasy, whatever his name is at the end, started clutch up with that triple kill, boy. RG. Now what? I'm gonna look it up so I know exactly what this is. During the commercial break. The Blast R6 Major Munich is a major esports tournament for Rainbow Six Siege taking place November 8th to the 16th at the BMW Park Arena in Munich, Germany. The tournament features 16 teams competing for 750,000. Goddamn! They're playing for 750? Get me in there. I can play. Get me in there. I can play for 750. I learned how to play for 750. Follows a Swiss stage format where the top 8 teams advance to the playoffs, which will be a double. Oh, so now they're in the double elimination bracket. Who's in this bitch? I can definitely get in there. I can play, bro. Right, are these the teams that are in it? Alright, hold on. 4 teams for the European and Meta League 2025 will complete in the Blast. R6 Major Munich. So far, Team Falcon and Team Secret will have qualified. Team Secret. Sounds familiar. I just know Team Secret's are the esports team. Team Falcons. Okay. Team BDS, we just seen them get eliminated. Oh, what's going on? Let's go back. Oh, it's 4 minutes. G2 versus Weibo. It's coming up next. Okay. That's fine. Let's see if we can find G2. Where's G2 at? North American team. 4 American. Oh, okay. Wait, what? My shit lagged. My shit's way behind by 30 seconds. Match 2. BDS versus NIP result. NIP 2, BDS 1. Day 1. G2 versus Weibo. Is that? Let's see. Hold on. Space. Shout out to wait, are these teams still in it? Am I looking at the right shit, bro? How do I find that? Oh yeah, it is Weibo. Here's Weibo. Weibo Gaming. Weibo Gaming currently top standings of 6 invitationals. Standings with 650 SI points after winning back-to-back Asian League 2025 stages. Back-to-back champs coming up, is what it's saying. Okay. Versus, where's G2? Where can I find G2? I'll go on Twitter if I have to, bruh. Where's G2 at? Did I skip G2? G2 qualified for the R6 Major Munich after 2-0 victory over Gen G Esports shortly after the Samurai sneaked into the league's top 3 after 2-1 victory over Team BDS. So it's these dudes right here, and they're from what? Is this the European team? We got the Europeans versus the Asian team over here. Okay. Who do we think wins this, bro? I think a G2 takes it. I got money on G2. Actually, nah, Weibo. Sorry, not G2. I mean Weibo. Yeah, what the hell is that? Get off my screen. Weibo. I got Weibo in this. I thought you said Stomping was in it. Oh, G2 is Stomping. Oh, never mind. Is it? Oh, then G2. I just had a feeling, bro. I had a feeling that Weibo might be pretty difficult right here. So we'll run for G2. Stomping's, we'll vote for Stomping. That's the only person I know. Either that or North American team. That's it. Oh, 20 seconds. The water is rising. Only one arena spot remains. Oh, so is this the last? Oh, so no, wait, no. Why? Nah, I don't know, cause you might be knowing them better than I will, bro. You know them better than I will. You probably know how. I just assumed G2 was gonna lose.
They were screaming a lot. Now I want to hear from you, Fantasy, who has been a beast in this major and also in SAL.
Look at his ears, my boy.
Such a great player.
Hears everything. My boy hears when you throw the drone. You know when you throw it and it drops, it bounces. He hears that, and he knows exactly where it's coming from. I know what he's saying. I'll translate it.
Eu tava sempre botando o time pra cima, falando que dava pra ganhar, que a gente ia conseguir ganhar, e pra ter cabeça, que o jogo é muito mental, muito mais que qualquer.
He's basically, he's basically said they tried to get my head, but I knew they couldn't because really at the end of the day, I knew this is what I do. They're a bunch of weak Brazilians. We're strong Brazilians. They don't know what they're doing, and this is what we do all the time, and we can't go to the next round. Thank you.
Well, we gave out some rounds, but I was there like.
This is fake translation. He didn't say that.
And because it's all the mental health, and we know we can play more.
He said nothing about mental health.
Nip had a lot of problems earlier. So how was the plan to just be a team again, to play as a unit, and to have the game back on your?
It's easy to play as a team. We played as a team the entire season, the entire year. It's just what we do. We play a lot. We play together. We have chemistry. You can tell by the way that they're playing. They're crumbling at the end. They never play together. They don't know what they're doing over there, but we know what we're doing, and that's exactly why we are confident that we're going to come back and win the game. But we didn't care about any haters out there that think we're going to win. That's just what we do. No problem at all.
Yeah, we were out of sync in Skyscraper, so
he didn't say that. She's lying. He didn't say that.
conseguiram adaptar? Alguma coisa foi falada? How did you adapt, in fact? How was the conversation?
O Dan nos paus ali tava sempre tentando botar a gente na linha ali, falando pra gente ficar confiante e tal, e às vezes dava esporro quando precisava, mas acho que a gente, sei lá, focou ali nos últimos rounds que precisava também, a gente mostrou que a gente é melhor, e foi isso, a gente é melhor que os caras mesmo.
We are better than them, and we really focused on playing like a team in the end of the rounds. And Dan, which is the coach, was really there to just remind us and give some like puxão de orelha. I don't remember how to say that in English, but to fight with us a little bit to argue about our gameplay that was not really good. But
I missed that last one.
Parabéns, Fantasy. Mandaram muito.
I missed the last question.
Congratulations to NIP for making it to the playoffs. They'll play on the main stage as well. Absolutely huge for these players.
But
NIP survived.
It went so goddamn close, and what an entertaining game that was, first and foremost, especially map 2 and 3 out there on Lair. But BDS, they were 4-6 down. They managed to find a way to get to overtime. It was a 2 versus 4 into another 2 versus 4, denying 3 separate plants here for BDS in round 12 to get the job done. And honestly, we thought they were going to kick on. We thought they were going to do it. It goes all the way to 1 round to decide the major main stage spot. Of course, it was Nip who took it.
I mean, it's just such a momentum shift for both teams in those moments. You think you're going to close it out here for NIP, but then for the side of BDS, you just continue to keep it on, and then you fast forward into this last.
I know I'm about to light some up right now too. Actually, no, it's good call.
They came together as
I'm gonna light some up real quick for this one.
Made it very
let's go G2. Hey G2. All right, so do you like watch a decent amount of these teams? Do you know like are they good? I don't know if G2's good or not. I'm hoping they are.
So fun to watch.
Got my lemonade.
That was the thing, you know,
lemonade tea.
I cover both VML and
a lot of tea
SAL,
lately.
and you know, I've grown very, very, very fond of NIP. The journey they've been on, the siege that they're playing. They're really an emerging team out there from Brazil, but also BDS.
6-12, 6-11. Come on, boy.
Similar story inside of Europe, and you know,
6-9. Okay, that's kind of bad too. But look at 6-12, 6-11. P4 was a vet. They said. As a vet, you're going 6-12.
Not rely on big hero plays, and you could just see it in the stats, and even looking comparatively across both the teams. We can see what BDS can bring to the table. It's just a matter of finding that.
Didn't even go 500. 16 and 30.
Just like NIP, and that's exactly how they got it done.
Put me on the team. I can go 16 and 30. What the fuck?
Wow. This entire best of 3, it was clearly played out. You'll see that actually when NIP were on the defense, they were forcing BDS's.
You gotta be shitting bricks to tell me you can't go better than 16 and 30.
On the defense, it was hero.
That's it. It's official, bro. I'm getting back to playing R6, bro. I'm inspired. I can easily win this 750,000. These are all cheeks. I've seen.
Players that was getting him over the line. We just showed 2 of them there.
He kept
still
lagging.
have a lot to work on. I think overall the team with probably the higher floor won, even if both teams are at similar ceilings.
No, I completely agree. And I mean, again,
intermission.
You gotta rewatch this game if you missed.
Yeah.
There's so much to take from it. It is unfortunate that we are sending BDS home, but fact of the matter is, I think there's a lot that they can take from this event as a whole and apply that later into the future.
You sure we wanted to stick with GT Weibo as our must-watch of the day? Because honestly, I feel like this one could very much qualify for it as well. To watch it back in case you missed the series, that just happened. But with that, we send BDS home, and unfortunately, we do have an exit interview. Maria speaks to P4.
It was such an intense match, and you, as the IGL for the first time for BDS in a major, how is it for you to play with your back against the wall and having to be the person who lifts the team up and make the important decisions?
I think it's hard sometimes because I have the big role for the team. I take the decision, but I took my responsibility. Like sometimes I give some good calls and. We won the round, sometimes the call is not the good one, and we lost some rounds. It's fine, the match was close. The last round, they just literally have a good individual performance like for Fantasy. He took 2 kills and he did the round. That's it. I think, yeah, it's just unlucky for us. We took some experience, and I hope the next event for us. Yeah. Nothing to add.
Do you want to keep being in that position or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this position. I like this position. I'm here for the team and I help a lot the team. I hope. And yeah, and I'm just so happy when we play good with the team, and I saw the team like enjoy the play the way we play at Siege. And yeah, I'll just continue to grind the game and hopefully win.